Okay. Hi, Earth people. I am Chinghiz together with you. Today, October 15, 2022. And of course, we should start today. Iran, we should stand with Iranian people. They are truly Iranian people as never before. Already weeks on street and squares. Continuation of that, protest demonstrations across Iran, despite brutality of mullah regimes, more than 185, I think, last info, killed, their arrests, crackdowns, but Iranian people continue the movement at any cost. Their strikes on oil refineries too, employees of oil refineries striking, and others, strikers, they joining to Iranian people. And I no see, no yet, only they are releasing announcement, statements for support Iran people, but they need actually concrete action immediately, without delay. Very important this. Iranian people should know we together with them. By statements, you can't show that. There should be sanctions by United States, European Union, G7, and others. This is very important. There should be concrete, serious sanctions, not blah blah sanctions. Name sanctions, but actually this not so affecting for Iranian regime. So I call you stand with the Iranian people, world community, world countries, particular Western countries, United States, EU, I already said, there should be sanctions. And we should use all our opportunity to practically help Iranian people. They should have access to internet. This communication important. There should be another help, aid. And Iranian people already organized and acting. Need our truly support Iranian people. And I call Iranian people very important. You should continue more and more. You should increase your countrywide protest demonstrations. Together with you, not afraid. You should fight these forces if they're using force against you, against your team who on streets and squares. You should help one another against security forces. they, you much more, your quantity, you much more. And when you see how they attacking some persons for arrest or for beat, stand with these people. All the name you should help one other. And their strikes, this strike should be more, believe me, this is very important, very affected, particularly in oil refinery, then striking. And other units also should be joined to strike. As one nation, finally, one nation, one people, all should act together by demand. Of course, we're rejecting this regime, but finally they show who they truly evil, evil, as enemy of own people. This Mullah regime, this supreme leader, and others. This already not working. There should be regime change. But good chance to concrete action and people seeing. There should be released all arrested persons, all political prisons, and particular and all political prisons should be released. This is not for discuss. And also particular who are arrested on current protest demonstrations. All should be released. They are finally this moral police woman case, moral policemen should be finally stopped. Finally, you know, remove. Okay, there are no place for them in Iran. They kill even. And there should be reform criminal justice system, and there should be election reform. Each time when election, we're seeing how many parties or persons banned. Who doing that? Some organized by this regime who have authority to do that. This is absolutely unlawful, abnormal, absurd. And they all banned, taking mainly who loyal to this regime, and they tackle that as democratic regime, democratic elections. Unacceptable. There should be election reform, and election commission should be organized newly. And this will show how Iranian regime starting to reform because people demand. And again, Iranian people. Of course, I know you want and demand and want regime change. I together with you, of course, regime change or a time for regime change in Iran. And of course, we will achieve this goal in our today's revolutionary movement. Needed, you should be on streets and square more actively. Again, no stop, not think this. Your authority means this Mullah regime thinking you will 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, this protest demonstration, after that you will go away, go home. Not, and not, and not. All we together, and we should increasingly act For sure, this Mullah regime, this not only less and less, opposite happening. More and more people each day, each week, more and more people join to these protest demonstrations. Again, not afraid, be bold and very powerfully you should act. I together with you, world together with you, will join, sanctions come in view, and this very important signal to authority immediately start reform. And you people and security forces of Iran, I call you before, I'm calling again you, stand with Iranian people, Iranian police, this Basij or others, stand with Iranian people. Maybe not immediately all will join, but part maybe already won't join. They think maybe others, they collect also should join. Not, no wait. Join, stand with Iranian people, and other parts of security forces also will join, because I know exactly this regime will end time for this regime. There should be go, this regime should be go to past, to history. And New Iran is so important, so great opportunity for Iranian people, for Iranian state will happen. We together. I never said words for nothing. Together, and what I promise will happen. Iran will democratic country. Iran will developed country. And time for that now. And think about your family, your future. Security forces. This regime already finished. They can't give you something. Only evil brutality against people, against women, children, school students, all this mess, this evil, purely. Say no to this regime and join to Iranian people. Iranian military, Iranian police, I call you again. Time for change in Iran. And finally, Iranian people, I together with you, not afraid, and increasingly continue your protest demonstration. Anyway, I say, I together with you. And G20 coming, they are in Indonesia, Bali, and there will be participated Hitler. Hitler nowadays who committed genocide before your very eyes, G20 countries. Huh? There's nothing. Why are you practicing this method? Previous G20, Mohammed bin Salman was welcomed when he dismembered body of Khashoggi and killing before Earth people and before world leaders, including G20, and come to G20 or work, not all, but they are, remember who come as nothing. Why are you practicing that? And when happening this Hitlerism nowadays, you also anyway try say something blah blah, but you appeasing, you should be stopped finally. No matter who, head of state, head of government, Kill is killer. Particularly this form as Mohammed bin Salman did, particularly this form as Putin doing in Ukraine, targeting civilian cities, buildings, intentionally, again, repeatedly. There are how many mass graves? In very short time, there are half of year, 8, huh? 8 months, plus minus. So much there mass grave. Master grave means this, and their fact how their genocide happening, how they under torture kill it. How many children killed in Ukraine? More than 400. More than 400. G20, Indonesia hosting this G20. How you can allow this Putler? I call you no too late. No too late. Boycott Russia. Boycott Russia. Say, hey, Russia, you not to participate on this G20 because Putin genocidal war in Europe, in Ukraine. For that, Indonesia. And world leaders who planning participate, boycott Putin, boycott. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Genocide before your eyes happening. And Putin doing that, and you see continue do that. Continue again do that. Doing again. And enough is enough. It's important. I call you boycott Putin. I say. In Ukraine case, Belarus, because Putin order, Lukashenko planning intervene Ukraine. They are hiddenly mobilization, and they are planning operation for attack Ukraine additional front from north side. Russia already was attacking Ukraine from this side, but Russian troops. They lose it, they lose and return back. But now Belarus troops, Ukraine, Putin troops, so many people died, approximately 100,000. Approximately, their figures, 80, 90,000. Totally. Not died, injured, disabled, but can't fight. Totally, approximately 100,000. And they are therefore Putin called for mobilization, and they are try use Lukashenko. And we, NATO, we can't allow this. If Lukashenko will try intervene Ukraine, we should prevent and beat their troops into Belarus. Destroy the army. Enough is enough, NATO. No do mistake. We should prevent. This can be dangerous because Ukraine army fighting mainly in eastern and south part liberated territories. Putin tries his puppet Lukashenko, and you again will if will come, if they will this, if stop that, NATO. Prevent, then we finally will know, and we will know Belarus undeniably try intervene Ukraine if we should attack and destroy Belarus army into Belarus. Destroy Belarus army. Time for that. I see. Macron, President Macron. Now this I will talk about very important. There were many speculation. It's about nuke, Putin bluffing about using nuke, true nuclear weapon. No mini. Mini can use. He watching how reaction can use mini nuke or chemical weapons or biological weapons or combine of that. Can destroy Ukrainian nuclear plant, okay, electricity plant. Can Zaporozhye, for example. But about using nuke, this bluff, true nuke. Because Putin very good own opportunity and United States opportunity. Several time, United States much more powerful. Several time. Okay. And any attempt by Putin use this true nuke, he know this will prevent it and there's no chance for Russia. And Putin very, very good informed about that. But this Macron, another blah. He politicians who already in second term his presidency. A teenager or some new in politics. I don't know which I know watched full interview, but these question and answers I read. President of NATO member, particularly with nuke, simply can't answer this forum about on these questions. This seems as Macron greenlighting Putin use nuke in Ukraine. Seems that I not say directly, concretely, he said that therefore, but it seems that Putin can understand that France allow no problem use nuke in Ukraine. There not feel some reaction from France. Or maybe other countries too. This one I said, Putin watching how reaction. And in this case, Macron position shameful, and very dangerous. Macron position should be as NATO position, United States position, European Union Foreign Affairs Commissioner Borrell about said too which answer will if Putin will use nuke, means mini nuke in Ukraine. Russian army will destroy it and should be and shall, and only this can be effective. Other answer, this means fail. Other answer for using by putting nuke, chemical weapons, biological weapons in Ukraine. If you will blah blah, this green light, Putin will use maximum for this and should be destroyed finally. Syria should be, you should learn from Syria, your Syria mistakes. United States, NATO, EU, several attack, powerful attack for destroy Russian army, including Black Sea Fleet in Crimea, and Russian troops, including Crimea, Russian troops in Ukraine, full army should be destroyed by direct attack. If you will fail to that, this clearly you'll lose. How Putin will use that? You already know enough is enough again. You very good know Putler, and this enough is enough. Putin will continue trick after trick, blah blah, scheme, and will continue. And each time you will again as naive one time, two times, three, during these years, this appeasement, this oh, stop that finally. Already red line crossed it. And by using nuke and other mass destructive weapons in Ukraine, chemical weapons, biological weapons, or if Putin will destroy Zaporozhye nuclear plant, same action. Directly destroy Russian troops in Ukraine, including his Black Sea fleet. This needed action. This action answered not using by nuke. He mean should be that. Okay? And this forum only will effective destroy Russian army finally in Ukraine, including Black Sea fleet, without doubt, powerfully and immediately. This is about nuke and about Macron blah blah. There, the United States already, I think, last level already in past about Putler, Trump, and co. Means Putler structure into United States. They are both Trump and his circle, including in Congress, among congressmen and among senators. Small group, but they participated in coup attempt. They participated in coup attempt, already finally revealed. Behind this insurrection attack on Capitol, Trump herself. The shameful and liar McCarthy, Republican minority leader in House of Representatives, said Trump not was aware. But we finally already have this yesterday revealed fact, before yesterday and yesterday. Trump was aware and was directed this attack. He was aware they armed. He was fueling and directed that. Have their video, have their his circle testimony, this woman, I'm sorry, I don't recall her name, young women, and others too. And finally, their audio, video, how Trump into that, and how they, by Trump, support this arm attacking Capitol. And Trump was president of the United States. Coup attempt. And there, Trump using his Department of Justice there, he tried put there as Attorney General Clark, and there he was attacking state, Georgia and other states, we know that. And additional coup attempt means coup attempt. And today, Republicans, American voters, this key, who is who, American voters, midterm coming, you should know finally, put in your mind finally, who is who today's Republicans, purely evil. They committed treason. They backed treasonous criminal, Trump. Any cause, back it. By lie, by distract, but fact coming online and saying McCarthy lying, Johnson lying, Graham lying, others lying, their name. Huh? Scalise lying. And fact. And who backed them? My English not so good, but you understand. Republican today backed Trump anyway when fact, finally, again, fact is fact, exists, evidence exists behind reasonable doubt. Unreasonable doubt. Their judicial term means fact check. They are no place for question. Trump behind this attack against Capitol building by armed groups and many other treasonous crime of Trump. His money laundering money from Putin, Deutsche Bank, now additional fact, Saudi Arabia. Listen, American voters. And this about not only about Trump and so-called, this about today's Republicans who go to midterm, who won't be elected again. And you should reject them finally. Saudi Aramco oil company owner 100% owner of main United States oil refinery in Texas, in Texas. How this was possible? There was other company, Chevron was, I think. But in 2017, Trump, Kushner, and Mnuchin Niye, daytime Treasury Secretary, and Kushner, Trump, very famous son-in-law, criminals. In 17, Aramco by full main United States oil refinery. And after that, when Mohammed bin Salman give Kushner $2 billion. $2 billion. Despite his experts say, hey, this is no good idea. Despite that, MBS, Mohammed bin Salman means give this money to Kushner. And also they asked Mohammed bin Salman join to boycott Qatar. Okay? This Qatar case, actually, I said that previously and saying again. They are writing my internet connection attacked. But anyway, I continue. Qatar case, which one? You know why? They ask Mohammed bin Salman, start boycott Qatar. Putin, after his intervention in United States election in 2016, which he helped put Trump come president, is undeniable. And despite their not full investigation view, because full investigation not allowed, only partly, and partly Mueller confirmed Putin strongly helped Trump be elected as president. After that, in transition time, president transition time, in December 2016 and earlier January 2017, Putin sell Rosneft, main Russian company, 15 or 20% of Rosneft. This giant, one of the world giant, oil, 15, 20%. They have billions dollars. I think they are 20 billion or approximately. Before that, he tried sell. There are no banks allow such trick. They say this is very risky, and banks no participate, no give guarantee to such selling of Rosneft, part of Rosneft by Putin. Only one medium level of bank who never was allowed in such big financial deals, never, in Italy. Huh? Behind that, I see Berlusconi and co. Putin structure into Italy. The Italian bank allow be guarantee. And this deal was happened, and part of Rosneft, 15 or 20%, go part to Glencore, Switzerland, very corrupt organization, undeniable. Other part go to Qatar, some their fund have, name I no recall. Huh? And I know exactly Putin sell part of Rosneft for give money to Trump and co. Already you know Trump president and co, senators, representatives of today's Congress. Trump and circle, Kushner, their name, Manafort, Stone, Giuliani, Flynn, etc. And of course, Kushner, Trump sons, and mainly Trump himself. NIA, no, not forget NIA, one of active organization was participate on this creation of Putin structure into United States, this NIA. So after when he sell and for Trump this money, Qatar Glencore no was problem there, but Qatar they start questioning. Their investigation will directly exactly show which forum, but I know that exactly again. Qatar questioning how much money should they give to Trump and co. They are not direct Trump and they are scams, money laundering, of course, money laundering scams. But Trump and co. Through investigation easily will show that because United States opportunity, FinCEN, and etc. Trump cut and Trump was angry and pushed Kushner, no push, and start push Qatar by boycott. When this boycott come in reality, and Saudi Arabia previously was on this position for boycott Qatar, was that Qatar what Trump and Kushner demand. Agreed means. After that, during 1 days, believe me, few hours earlier, Trump was in position, Qatar, enemy, we should boycott, blah, blah, we'll support Saudi Arabia, our ally, we will stand with Saudi Arabia, blah, blah. After few hours, when Qatar agreed, Qatar good, our ally country too, this form, even this, this form, comic form was happening. But seriousness of this case, corruption, Aramco, 100% owner of U.S. refinery, they are corruption, money laundering. I call FBI very seriously start investigate this deal. And others. And today, you know, Saudi Arabia, as Saudi is Putin. With China, with Putin, today Saudi Arabia this. True face, enemy of United States, you know, enemy of United States acting this forum. And when United States asked them, hey, no cut, because Putin, mainly because Putin, and sanctions. This will help Putin avoid sanctions. But Saudi Arabia say no to United States. And particularly this is important in this case, before this fact, as I said, this country own your main oil refinery, United States voters, and acting against you can again increase price of gasoline, enemy is enemy. But you know who, and who back it, them. Trump and today Republicans. This crime, this corruption, crime. $2 billion. I asking again you, FBI, Department of Justice, why Kushner not investigated truly? Kushner, Mohammed bin Salman deal, Kushner Israel deal, and others too, all very criminal deals. They are billions of dollars. And now finally, Trump stole top secret dogs. Stole means stole. Huh? English. Subpoena. Trump say, hey, come to here. His employees. Take these dogs, they're top secret. Go and hit. We have video of that. Finally. Trump knew that. Trump hit these dogs means stole your top secret, national security. Trump knowingly broke your national security, United States and United States voters. And today's Republicans, McCarthy, Scalise, Johnson, there are others, Graham, name, McConnell. I can read the full list, not all, but majority. They are in Senate, approximately 30 Republicans, fully corrupt into the treasonous crime at Trump. And the House representatives, more, dozens and dozens. $60, $70, investigation can show that. Trump, Putler structure into United States. And they're playing, and any little bit chance if they have, they acting for help Trump, help Putin. Any. For today, for example, they try use their chance. Say, hey, we should stop, help Ukraine. We can't act against Putin so much. You see, this also today Republicans. And this Trump position, actually. And Putin into genocidal war in Ukraine, and United States as leader country truly in NATO. NATO, you remember, United States voters, how Trump tried destroy NATO. This was happened. He called NATO obsolete, when not absolute, and we know today how NATO so much important for your security, United States too. And even Trump called Article 5th of NATO, and NATO was organized around this article. When one member attack it, all members of NATO will respond as they land attack it. Trump attacked this article. Said if their Baltic state will attack it by Putler when he was president, they not will react. So Trump was literally acting for destroying NATO. And NATO, your national security, United States. Yes, you too. There is no way for one country will survive or will secure. But together can, and together was created. And during Cold War, NATO so truly, boldly back your security. All NATO members in Cold War time when Soviet Union was. And today NATO so boldly finally stand with Ukraine because Putler genocidal war, Putler destroying world norm, world laws, world order, because sovereign country territory can't be invaded or annexated. Absolutely unacceptable. This keeping peace around the world. This position. And need to acting. And they are your security, United States voters. And Trump stole these top secrets, already undeniable. They will indictment. Trump will jail it already. Already we waiting indictment today, not tomorrow. And he should be isolated because he have these dogs. They remain on Trump some bases in Gulf or Trump Tower or maybe other places. Remain part of these dogs. And part of these dogs, top secret dogs, already Trump sell. I said that and saying again, calling Merrick Garland, Attorney General, calling FBI, CIA. Your top secret already some concrete dogs will sell money, sell to MBS, Mohammed bin Salman. One, to Israel, to Putin, likely through Venezuela. Three, thereby schemes possible to China. This is about nuke dogs too. And this did Trump, and he remain free, attacking, continue be active, as said, active figure of Putin's structure into United States. Try they create another violence, divide country, try. Who you Gandombre Trump? You think United States people will back you? Small group of fascists, maybe, and part of them, not all, maybe. But United States country rule of law will block them immediately. Immediately. If they will break law, the oath keepers, canons, manos, KKK, huh? Immediately will block them if they will try. But they're so small quantity. But Trump try appeal to American people. These different figures. When American voters don't know who Trump, and their election runoff, one Republican, other Democrats. This is one case. Other case when you know who Trump, finally, huh? But Trump continue use any trick for distract your mind, for they create another violence, bullshit violence, try divide country. Treason is treason, already committed treason. Already attacking Capitol camp, attempt treason, stolen top secret, this treason, taking money from hostile country, about billions of dollars. In one case only 200, 200 or 300 million dollars only in one case. And they are totally billions from hostile country, Putin. This treason about MBS, I said, Saudi Arabia, and etc. About Israel, I said, so coming election, American people, huh? Your position so clear. Who today Republicans? Evil. They sided with Trump who committed treason. Coup attempt, stole top secrets and other crimes. And also today Republicans who are against women's rights. Women's rights in 21st century. The abortion right is women's rights. And women's rights is human rights. In United States of America. American voters. Not evil. today's Republican evil, 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 and reject them finally. Reject. You should wake up. Maybe some of you many years was Republican, but today's Republicans, evil. Take fact as the fact exists. Not listen their propaganda, Fox News and others. They try to distract your mind saying why, but you take fact. They are court, they are hearing, they are dogs. Take this. These dogs. Not some in Fox News, blah, blah. Comment, momentum. Take dogs. Today, Republicans evil. And in this case, election in Texas, governor. They are already, Greg Abbott, they are sitting already 2 term, I think. This can't be allowed. So serious problem was happening in Texas when in Abbott governor time, when he in office. So serious crisis in Texas. Electricity grid, the winter was how you was in. Just because your governor, their long policy, their long decisions, wrong. On gun control, this Abbott LOA underage also can buy weapon. And there you have children massacre in Uvalde. This Abbott said, I read his comment before this massacre in Uvalde. How he back it, good, 18 years will have, etc. 18 years, the underage, not 18. There was 21, he backed 18, and you have this massacre. There not should be responsibility, Texans. This all mistake, this all grave mistake did Abbott. And then additionally, how worse was his governor, as governor for Texans. You should decide, Texans. They are not about red state, blue state. Stop that. Think about your state and think about America. Texas was the blue state time and red state time, no problem. But today's, who is who? And Beto O'Rourke. Beto O'Rourke, his program, his position. If you take them both, Abbott and Rourke, of course Rourke. So obvious. Abbott, you already know who Abbott. Failing government. You can't allow Abbott be one more term governor. But Beto O'Rourke, I believe him. He will good governor. Okay? So important. Today, Republicans evil. Abbott very strong was back at Trump. When Trump already finally all documents revealed committed treason. Others. Warnock in Georgia, Senator Warnock, Democrat, and his opponent, Republicans, Walker. Walker liar. Already this fact enough for me. I watching and taking fact, Walker liar. He lying about his program. He lying about Warnock. Simply lying. In abortion case, he lied. He said he's fighting for etc. But actually himself was used. Why you think he did that and after that he will good? Huh? Georgians. This baseless position when you take, about Trump, you also said that. One scandal, but all backed by fact. In 16 election campaign time, presidential. 1, 2, 3, all you voters say, will go, this pass will go. And you what Trump did. Treason. Already undeniable, fact check. Several treason. And again about Walker, he lying, you can say, this was maybe this will good. Not will good, not will. He this. Will lie, will destroy, will commit crime. Corrupt person, undeniable for me. This I say, you Georgians. Warnock absolutely not clean man. But Walker corrupted person. It's about corruption. And importance of that. And Warnock 2 years only in office and fighting and will do much more. I call you back, Warnock. Warnock, good man, I say. And other, Mandela Barnes challenging Ron Johnson. Ron Johnson, person who was celebrated July 4th, means Independence Day in Moscow. This not was he fly to Moscow, they are in ambassador with American ambassadors or embassy employees celebrating. This no for that. Wisconsin voters. You will know later Johnson was very actively try help Trump in 2020 election by putting narrative, spy narrative, FSB narratives. Huh? This all Johnson, Ron Johnson, all fake. They planted special prosecutor counsel, Durham. Look at Durham today. They are court hearing. Fake or lie. They are nothing. Zero. This Durham, who was backed by Ron Johnson too, and Ron Johnson was in his blah blah for help Trump in the course by a lie, or appeal to Durham too. I know Ron Johnson, very corrupt person. Ron Johnson participated on Trump treason against United States. You will know very soon because Trump indicted, will jailed, and there will fact reveal additional. And there Ron Johnson name also will come. No doubt. Very actively participated on these treasons against United States. And his attempt for stop constitutional process in Congress were finally in January 6th. Yeah. Ron Johnson will participate in this forum. He tried give to Vice President Pence some docs for stop this process, for the chaos. There's also Ron Johnson. and they are additional. And I knew exactly Ron Johnson, corrupt person, corrupt. And you will know that. Other name, today's Republicans, and this correct, true. Today's Republican Party, evil, undeniable, evil. I call you Wisconsin voters, back Mandela Barnes. Real good governor, real good senator, sorry. Real good senator will serve you. What you want, he will serve you. Ron Johnson not serving you. He's serving Trump. Trump Putin structure person. Yeah, already undeniable. I already said they are treason. He mainly serving to Trump, Putin Trump, is Ron Johnson. After that, he maybe thinking about you. But Mandela Barnes will serve you. This should be mean. And Mandela Barnes, no corrupted persons. Corrupted person who I already said. Finally, today, about midterm, I call the American voters. Take concrete final position. Today's Republicans is evil and vote for Democrats. This is so obvious. This is about voting for America, voting for democracy, voting for human rights, women's rights, for gun control regulation means. And finally, for your security, for your national security. American view, leader and will still leader, despite this attack of Putin and Trump and co against America. And this fact, what I said already confirmed, verified. They are treason. And Republicans, which know they are treason anyway, try back Trump and co. Evil. No do mistake, American people. Vote for Democrats. I'm together with you. And about nuke of North Korea, America, I call America, Joe Biden, CIA, NSA, Britain, EU, NATO. Kim Jong-un announced he testified ballistic rockets which with tactical nuke warhead. How this country can come so quickly to this level? You're thinking about that? I know how. Putin helping Kim Jong-un, Trump helping Kim Jong-un, copy of, no top secret of you on nuclear weapons was given to Kim Jong-un. Not be surprised, American intelligence community. This possible, this possible. I know exactly Putin, Trump, and co helped Kim Jong-un on his nuclear weapon program. Therefore, North Korea have today so quickly have warhead nuke weapons on his ballistic rockets. Now, ballistic rockets also developed rockets. This also because Putin, Trump, and co. How this dangerous? How this beating your national security, America and NATO, and ally, Japan, South Korea. We should finally stop Putin, how I said, full weapon, all air defense system, multiple air defense, long range, medium, low range, there should be levels. This means fully secure of cities, Ukrainian lands, etc. And there should be F-16, there should be drones, repairs, there should be tanks, heavy weapons. Likely there should be very good means Leopard, German tanks, Leopard 2, which buy it by other European countries. The German can't, and why can't, sell, give this tank to Ukraine. These countries can part of this tank give to Ukraine. There should be at least 300 tanks. Leopard, good for Ukrainian army, for control, for drive. This one, and additional, their weapons, their anti-drone weapon. Two, America announced that will give importance of that against Iranian Shahid drones. Very effective view. But this all needed urgently. So, about climate crisis, I will read you only one fact from Greta. Let me block it. Huh? It's no internet, believe me, no open. Attack it, therefore. Attack it. Under control. My activity internet fully under control. Each second, daily, nightly. As my mind, but I have radar. But this device, they can easily block. Greta Thunberg tweeting quote from article from The Guardian. Article call it, okay, I will read quote from Greta. Greta tweeted quote from this article. Quote, Earth's wildlife populations have plunged by an average of 69% in just under 50 years, according to a leading scientific assessment, as humans continue to clear forests, consume beyond the limits of the planet, and pollute on an industrial scale. Civilization, planet Earth, again, blue pale dot. And your civilization, culture, Western countries, most polluters. In today's, including China, India. Culture, you have history, China, India. Culture, history, so you have. Western countries also have history, culture, very good, heritage. But what this means? 70% of wildlife, 70% during only 50 years, 5 decades. And you eating planet Earth opportunity more than planet Earth can give you. Huh? Culture, mind, heart, culture, civilization. And you polluting industry scale anyway when scientists saying you, hey, they are coming global genocide. You anyway continue increasing quantity of pipelines, increasing pollution of carbon dioxide emission means giving much more money to this project, additional drills, licensing. Britain, Britain was empire, culture, was British Empire. Today you're giving license for North Sea. Your environment minister, fuck you, Gandon, blood. I don't recall his name, but he said this good. This emission, this good. This additional drill take oil, gas. This good for environment. British government, parliament. Shame on you. Shame on all you who doing that. And stop that. Stop that finally. COP27 coming. This chance can be, but not blah blah, not will allowed, which was in 2065, 2025, 26, 25 was even. Their party also not will accept it because you crossed red line. If you will take all other main things you will reject and will take some action and we'll call that as COP27 succeed, not to accept it. We not will give you chance, fool people. COP27. One of good methods when small countries particular and others poor countries, not only small. For example, Maldives and others, former Prime Minister Nasheed, several countries take decision they net will do payment to International Monetary Fund for their debt. Very good decision. This should happen earlier, but now also good. I back this decision. And I call other countries, African countries, who in same position. No the payment to International Monetary Fund or World Bank. No do that. If they're rejecting anyway pushing you, we'll simply stop the payment. And we will see what they will do. When we together, this can work. and time for that. Enough is enough. I say, okay, today this. I am Chinghiz together with you, Earth people.